What is up, guys? When it comes to getting jobs overseas, one of the most difficult things is to actually secure a job in the UK. It involves a lot of sweat. It involves a lot of hard work. Some people go to the extent of actually selling their houses, selling their property so that they're able to generate funds so that they relocate to overseas. So imagine a situation whereby your husband has relocated to overseas and all of a sudden you are seeing him all over social media, and this is what is happening.
Themselves and to make sure he don't harm himself in the back of the van. Okay.
How long have you been in England?
Been in England all your life?
No. I've been here for some, just like a month.
You've been here a month?
You've come into our country, yeah?
Oh my
Yeah, you've been here a month and then you come into our country and not even a month of being here.
I'm already you're doing this. Now, because you want little children, now your family gonna suffer. Because you want children.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
I'm here to see Sophie.
Listen, don't matter about names. I won't be shit.
Huh?
I won't be shit.
She'll be 15 on Tuesday.
No, she should be 15 on Tuesday.
She'll be 14 on Tuesday, sorry.
Yeah, she'll be 14 on Tuesday.
Yeah, she has a birthday on Tuesday. That's
Listen, don't shout at me. What do they call people like you?
What?
What do they call people like you?
Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wap, 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 wap.
So this is the sad reality which is happening in the United Kingdom, guys. Men relocate all the way from Africa, be it Nigeria, Ghana. I'm referring to Africa because those men who were caught specifically came from Africa. Secured jobs here in the United Kingdom, booked a flight to the UK, and when they arrived in the UK, suddenly they were like,
I believe I can fly.
They became R. Kelly. So this is what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. I'm also going to be discussing the issue of having sexual relations here in the UK because a lot has been going on. I'll share with you some of the stories as I continue with the video. If you're coming across my face for the first time, my name is Pauline Popomoyo. In this channel, I share information on how you can relocate to overseas without breaking a bank. I also share content on life in the UK in general, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the bizarre. And today I'm going to be talking of the ugly side of men who have migrated to the United Kingdom. So guys, without wasting any of your time, let's get into it. First of all, guys, I'll be frank with you. It really breaks my heart to see that people can relocate all the way from overseas. The first man has only been here for just a month. So can you imagine someone has been here for just a month in the UK? You have not found your feet here in the UK. Your family has not even enjoyed the benefits of you being in UK. You are still in debt. You sold your house. You sold your property so that you can relocate to UK. And 1 month in, you are now being approached by the police because you are online. You are texting minors online. You want to show them your manhood. You want to have a relationship with minors. Why? Why? It really breaks my heart because I've got an 11-year-old daughter and these men are texting children as young as 11 years old, as young as 14 years old. What does a grown-ass man want from a 14-year-old child? So in case you didn't know, texting a minor here in the UK, having sexual conversations with a minor here in the UK warrants arrest. You can be arrested, you can serve 2 years in prison, you can serve 4 years in prison, depending on the gravity of the matter. And why are married men coming here into UK and you are married, you left your wife back home. This other one, he is married, the children are there at home, the wife is there at home, but you are on dating apps. What are you doing on dating apps if you are a married man?
You've got a wife and child in there.
Yeah,
Why do you want to date that?
No, I was just there just to know, maybe to calm myself, maybe when I'm little bit, maybe if I'm...
You've got a wife and child in there.
Yeah,
Why do you want to date that?
No, I was just there just to know, maybe to calm myself, maybe when I'm little bit, maybe if I'm bored, just to chat. That's all. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Exactly.
So you weren't asking this child for indeed pictures. You weren't asking her to send you pictures with no clothes.
I'm married for that. I did that for her to stop chatting me. So I want to know whether the person that is sending the pics is a child or not. I don't deal with minor.
Is this the only child that you're talking to?
It might. I don't think so.
You've been asking her
Yes.
to send you pictures of her
Yes.
with no clothes on. You're asking a 14-year-old child.
That's why I said I never.
And you weren't listen. You weren't just asking her.
Yeah.
You were a bit of a bully.
I'm sending it for her to stop chatting. I don't mean it.
So why did you ask her to be your girlfriend?
I don't mean. Is that?
You asked her to be your girlfriend.
So no, I have.
You were telling.
Why do you want to date if you're a married man? And why are you targeting minors? I would understand. Not that I would understand cheating, because I don't condone cheating. I hate cheating. But I would understand if you were targeting someone who's above 16 years old, which is the legal age for consent, right? In UK, I'll tell you later why I'm emphasizing that in UK. The legal age for consent is 16 years of age. So what are you doing with minors, guys? This is really disappointing, and I want to speak to you men out there. Can you stop it, please? Can you stop the nonsense of going after young children? Can you stop the nonsense of hunting young children online? You are going to go to prison for doing that. And once you go to prison for such offenses, the reality on the ground is, if you are coming from Africa, 1, you'll be deported. 2, even if you don't get deported, you are no longer employable, because if you have that police record which says that you are now a registered sex offender, you will not be able to get any job. I'm not sure whether they've seen this circulating on social media, but one young man from Zimbabwe was seen in the car during his break playing with himself. I'm sure you get what I mean when I'm saying he was playing with himself. He was seen by a dog walker playing with himself in the car. And that dog walker video recorded him to have evidence. He went to the police to report him. The police went to his workplace. He was arrested. Initially, he denied, but when he went to court, evidence was produced. He had left that workplace to go and work elsewhere. But because of that offense, he has become a registered sex offender. And because of that offense, he has been fired from his workplace. Yeah, he's been fired for wanking. That's the thing. Can you imagine, guys? Relocating all the way from overseas to be fired because you were playing with yourself. Isn't that embarrassing? In broad daylight. Play with yourself in your bedroom at home. Why are you playing with yourself in public? No one is stopping you from playing with yourself, but respect the public. There's one thing which I really want to know and understand, guys. These men are going after children on dating apps, and these children are 12 years old. These children are 14 years old. Let me ask, maybe you can answer me. What are 14-year-olds doing on dating apps? What are 12-year-olds doing on dating apps? Not that I'm condoning the behavior of these people who are texting the 12-year-olds and the 14-year-olds, but what are 12-year-olds and 14-year-olds doing on dating apps? If I was to find out that my daughter is on a dating app, to be frank with you, I believe it. So guys, as parents, if you are here in the United Kingdom, because dating apps are not common in most of our African countries, maybe that's why these men, when they come here, they get overexcited to see thousands of women on dating apps. I don't know. But if you are here in the United Kingdom, if your child who is under 16 years old has got a device, a phone, to me, all my children, as long as you are under 16 years of age, your phone is my phone, which means I want to know what is going on in your phone. I'm not saying I'm going to be snooping on your messages every day, day in, day out, but as a parent, I take it upon myself to check the phones every now and then. I need to check, okay, what apps are there? What are you searching online? What are you watching online? Because our children are falling prey to these predators who are out there. They are thirsty for the minors. And as parents, we need to take it upon ourselves to make sure that we keep our children safe. online safety is important. Let us not have our 12-year-olds on dating apps. 12-year-olds should be concentrating on school. They should be concentrating on education, not being on dating apps. So if you've got a child who's 12 years old, for example, today I'm asking you if they've got phones. Just randomly ask them, can I see your phone? Check what apps are they on. Check, are they communicating with strangers? Why am I saying that? There's this thing called online games. And people play together online and they'll be texting each other online. When my daughter was 9 years old, she was playing a game on PS5, which I took over. And one of the messages which came in from the people that she was playing with online was, I bet you are a virgin. I bet you are a virgin to a 9-year-old. What's that supposed to mean? So that's how these things start. Even if it's an online game, the predators are out there. They talk to our children via online games. They talk to our children via all these apps. Make sure you know all the apps which are in your children's phones. Speaking of which, an 18-year-old boy, now if you're 18, you're no longer called a boy, you're now called a man. An 18-year-old man, although to me it's a boy, because if I'm looking at my son, he's 18, to me he's a boy. But as long as you are now 18, you are no longer a boy, you are an adult. An 18-year-old boy is stuck in Dubai. Ask me why he's stuck in Dubai. He is stuck in Dubai because he went there on holiday with his family. And when he went there on holiday with his family, he met a girl, a British girl. And when he met that British girl was 17, turning 18 soon. In no time, they fell in love. I don't know whether they fell in love, or I don't know whether it's possible to fall in love in a short space of time. And they had the forbidden fruit, which means they had cheeky. I'm sure you get what I'm saying when I'm saying they had cheeky. And they were texting everything. So the boy remained in Dubai and the girl came back to England with the intentions of continuing with their relationship once the boy comes back from holiday and comes back into England, right? Then the mother of the child, to know whether a 17-year-old is a child, is not a child. Then the girl's mother happened to see the messages, the communication between the boy and the girl, expressing how much they enjoyed the forbidden fruit. So the mother saw the communication between this boy who was still in Dubai and the daughter who is now in the UK, 17 years old, and has since turned 18, right? But when they had the forbidden fruit, the girl was 17 years old. She phoned the police in Dubai because in Dubai you cannot have sex out of wedlock, although now tourists are allowed to have the forbidden fruit out of wedlock. You have to be 18 years of age to have intercourse in Dubai. UK is 16 years old, it's fine. In Dubai, it's 18 years of age. And because the 18-year-old boy, or the 18-year-old man as he is referred to, had intercourse with the 17-year-old who's now 18, he has been arrested in Dubai. And if you get arrested in Dubai, the speculation was you can spend up to 20 years in prison. 20 years in prison for it will be referred to as an R word because you have had intercourse with someone who is underage, according to Dubai laws. So you really need to be mindful of all those things, guys, and teach your children all those things, guys. I remember last week my son was like to me, oh, tomorrow I'm not going to be there. I'll come back home around 3. I need to go to Queen's University. In my mind, when he said he's coming back at 3, it was like he's saying he's coming back at 3 a.m. And I immediately went into lecture mode. You need to be careful when you go out there. Sometimes the girls will come and force themselves on you and you end up having intercourse with them. Or even if you have a consented intercourse, many times individuals here have been reported to the police afterwards. Even if you consented, many people here, I'm sure you have heard of such stories, After 2 adults have consented to having jiggy, one adult, maybe because of guilt or because of shame or because of what, or because he has been caught, goes to the police and says, this one forced himself on me, or I did not consent, or I had consented initially, but when we were halfway through, I said, no, I don't want any more. But he said, oh, I already put in the head, let me complete. And then he completed, and now he raped me. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Then at the end of the day, people get arrested. They had consented and everything, but then someone turns around and says, but when the head was in, I changed my mind and said, I don't want any more and stuff like that. Then he continued. So you need to tell, it's very difficult. You need to lecture your children to be very, very, very careful. That's why they like saying no sex before marriage. It saves you from all this headache of being arrested because someone consented and then decided, no, I didn't consent and stuff like that. Because if that individual says, no, I did not consent, and they go and examine her and they find your seed in her, then you are guilty because your seed has been found in her and all that. So guys, I'll talk and talk and talk and talk. I don't know what you think about this topic. Do let me know what you think about this topic. What I will kindly ask is that, men, please know why you relocate here to UK. Stop chasing after minor children. Focus on the reason why you came here. Focus on taking care of your family. Focus on building your life, especially if you're a married man. What are you doing on dating apps? Focus on your family and stop chasing after children on dating apps. Parents, as long as you've got children, they've got phones, whether they are 10, 5, 12, 13, check for online safety. Make sure that they are safe. Make sure that they are using apps which are age appropriate, because to me, dating app for a 12-year-old is not age appropriate. Check the content that they are searching, because you can easily access the X-rated videos online and all that. Restrict your Wi-Fi's so that they are not able to access the X-rated videos online. Monitor your children. Even when they're playing games, monitor them, because there are so many Kellys out there, guys. And we don't want your children to be victims of these Kellys. Tell your children as well that no sex before marriage. This is me saying that, guys, but you rather be safe than sorry, because if you are having intercourse in marriage, it's safer. Having intercourse out of wedlock is not safe. You understand? It is not safe at all, based on what has been happening. This is my opinion, and you are free to let me know what your opinion is in the comment section. Men, look after your marriages. Stop destroying your marriages when you're here in UK. A lot of divorces are happening here in UK because of all this online nonsense, all this cheating, all this. Marriages are falling apart. Respect the sanctity of marriage and stop with the nonsense, please. If you love jiggy so much, have that jiggy with your wife. If you are looking for an adventure, have that adventure with your wife. Have that adventure with your husband. There are so many things that you can do to spice up your marriage than to be chasing after little children. Guys, I'll talk and talk and talk and talk, but I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say in this video. But I think this video deserves a part 2. Otherwise, guys, this is all that I wanted to share with you. Kindly let me know what you think of this in the comment section. How do you think we should raise our children here in UK? Okay, are they supposed to be having cell phones at young ages of 10, 11, 12? Do we need to do away with cell phones so that we keep them safe? What is it that you think we should do for our children to keep them safe from these predators? And husbands and wife, what do you think you need to do to prevent yourselves from going to dating apps? And what do you think of dating apps, guys? I'm going to do a review of dating apps. I think I've done that before, and I'm going to do another social experiment, go through the dating apps, and I'll come and give you a feedback and tell you my honest opinion with regards to the dating apps. You never know, I might find my Prince Charming there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.